Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Look on the screen. You can see the caption reads Homeless single mom buys herself a $5 t shirt. Wow. Yeah, and there's the baby. I'm guessing this little guy might be what, maybe two, maybe three? Let's take a look at this. This is very typical carrying the seed of poverty D. I since the pandemic, I just have to I'm sorry. It's who keeps getting pregnant? Who keeps signing up for the seat of poverty D, the poverty bus? Because that's essentially what you're doing. You are putting your life, especially in our community, these women, you're putting your life on the line. We don't get the same treatment. We're not believed, and we are injured or suffering in hospitals giving birth. And then on top of that, the men can't do the decent thing as even to provide for you. Well, let me guess. You already know everything. So let's take a look at this. Wow.
I got a shirt today for $5 at Five Below. It may not seem much like most people, but when you're a homeless single mom living in a shelter, buying something just for you feels rare. Everything I get usually goes to my son. Pull-ups, training underwear, food, wipes, and a toy if I can get it. But today I got something for me. Just a simple t-shirt. Soft, clean, something that I could sleep in and feel more comfortable and a little more like human. It's not designer, it's not new season anything, but it fits and it's mine. And I only say that because I deserve to feel comfort too. I deserve to feel okay at night, even if I'm sleeping on a shelter mattress. This little shirt reminded me that I still matter and that I'm allowed to care for myself, even while I'm carrying the weight of everything else. This shirt isn't just fabric to me. It was a reminder that I still exist outside of being a mother, outside of the shelter, and outside of the struggle. I wore it proudly even if no one noticed because I knew what it meant, and it meant that I didn't give up on myself.
Even on your lowest days, the $5 t shirt seems like it's working some kind of self esteem miracle.
I only say that because I deserve to feel comfort too. I deserve to feel okay at night, even if I'm sleeping on a shelter mattress.
You deserve to feel comfort too. But does your baby daddy think that, ma'am? But does the father of your child, does he think that? Where is he sleeping? Did you get pregnant by an alien? So you give your body and donate your body as a receptacle for the seed of poverty D. Is he sleeping on the shelter mat with you? Where's the protection? He the man can buy you a $5 t-shirt. How do you get on your feet? Let me guess, they got some government programs and you'll be able to do it within 6 months. Who's gonna watch him? How will you get a job? See, this is what I mean when I say care the seat of poverty D. Just signing up for the poverty bus. It has been challenging for people to have resources, let alone some that doesn't. And I don't understand it. Young women are still sitting up here signing up for a baby daddy. So you have given birth for a man and he can't even provide you with a place to stay. Where is he to even buy you the $5 t-shirt? Where is he?
But today I got something for me. Just a simple t-shirt. Soft, clean, something that I could sleep in and feel more comfortable and a little more like human.
And that t-shirt is making you feel more comfortable and a little more like human. The self-esteem. This woman, I think, has been beat down. And then when you meet this man, and how you can have relations, but do you have to come out with a package with feet? And why would you have relations for a man that's going to leave you in this predicament? Where you would think, girl, did you get pregnant by Martians? Did you eat some marshmallows? And then you wonder why, when people see a lot of these single mothers, not that they're heartless, but people are tired. They realize, oh, they're not going to listen. A lot of them, just speaking in general, they think they know everything. Know this, you're on your own in your struggle. Know this, it's easier to house one than to house two. And I'm sorry to say this, but the fact that these women keep on getting pregnant in this economy, I'm so, this is just madness to me. This is some stupidity. And you think you're doing a great, I had my child, what kind of lifestyle is being provided? The man that you chose, you got to think better and do better and know better. But when you don't want to listen, this is what happens. And again, you wonder why people sit up here and they see them struggling and they just keep it moving, because they already know, oh, you need it the first time. Did you come from a lap of luxury? Well, that's the last thing they need, up in your ear hollering. Yep, they don't want nobody hollering at them, trying to tell you. And then when things like this happen, be ready to suffer in silence. Be ready to suffer. This is why young women can't get help right now. They don't listen. And the fact that women do this over and over again, you wonder why. Nobody gonna help me. Help yourself. Get some self-esteem. Where is your baby daddy? That's why that clown lost that $50,000 inheritance. I am so glad he doesn't deserve it. Just keep making life harder for yourself. But hey, you know everything. Yeah, that's how a lot of young women are, and know this. That's why they're struggling and homeless. Can't tell me about my man. Let your man come save you. It's not going to happen. Where is he sleeping? See, this right here, all I can account for is to say, I'm sensing low self esteem, Queen. And when you try to tell them something and you're older, oh, they think you can't tell me nothing. And that's what you're going to get out of life, as a whole big fat nothing. The seed of poverty, D, will always disappoint thee, but go ahead. Here is another birth control video. A $5 t-shirt is what it's taking to validate you. A lot of problems. Lot of problems. And you wonder, where's the village? Child, the village is tired. The village wants peace of mind. The village does not want to keep on saying the same thing over and over again. It's going to be ignored. And then when things like this happen, what kind of life would this kid have? How will she get on her feet in this economy? Places like Dollar Tree and Family Dollar, a lot of them, I've seen them hire women. Gee, how's that working out with AI and self checkout? Who's still signing up for the baby mama program?
Goes to my son. Pull-ups, training underwear, food, wipes, and a toy if I.
So hold on, wait. So this is what you are pretty much providing for your son. And the child didn't ask to be here. Again, did you get pregnant by some Martians or eat some, marshmallows? What happened?
Most people, but when you're a homeless single mom living in a shelter, buying something just for you feels rare. Everything I get usually goes to my son. Pull-ups, training underwear, food, wipes, and a toy if I can get it. But today I got something for me. Just a simple t-shirt. Soft, clean, something that I can sleep in and feel more comfortable and a little more like human.
Where's the baby daddy? He can buy food, wipes. So like the $5 t-shirt is your saving grace, because you've probably been through much. That's why people try to warn. That's why. That's why you have a big mouth like me trying to warn you. And as people get older, they don't, I'm going to be honest with you, honey, I don't care how beautiful and sweet your child may be, they don't want you and your child, speaking in general, in their spaces. No, that's why so many are homeless right now. They got room, yeah, but not for you. They don't want to be bothered. This is your decision making. You don't listen. This is your decision making. Taking her in if someone wants to do that. And how long was she on her feet? Who's going to want to provide daycare? Everybody trying to sit up here, got to take you in and watch your kid. Oh, I think the hell. We get ready to go. Can you watch so and so? I got a job interview. Now you taking it on the whole individual. Can you take me there to the job interview? Wait in the car. Can you pick me up and take? So now all of a sudden, here's the part that you don't see. You're seeing somebody helping me. People are tired because they see you're going to be consuming their resources and their time. This is why a lot of single mothers can't get help. And you wonder why. But since you know that, why put yourself in that kind of situation? But I get it.
Buying something just for you feels rare. Everything I get usually goes to my son. Pull-ups, training underwear, food, wipes, and a toy if I can get it. But today I got something for me. Just a simple t-shirt. Soft, clean, something that I can sleep in and feel more comfortable and a little more like human. It's not designer, it's not new season anything, but it fits and it's mine. And I only say that because I deserve to feel comfort too. I deserve to feel okay at night, even if I'm sleeping on a shelter mattress.
Where's your man? Where is he sleeping? And people say, oh, some will say, well, she might be in a DV relationship. And we're going to say it one more time for you. Don't get pregnant by eating ice cream. Take some accountability. See, we want to blame the men and they are responsible. But hold on, lady, you know it's going to be on you, especially in this community. So quick to get, that's why I did the video. Learn how to date. Time you look up, somebody done took you for maybe some piece of dinner, you laughing and kicking, end up pregnant. Girl, bye. It's life is too serious. It's too serious, and you can't don't even know when to reproduce. You're not in a position, and I'm again. That's why a lot of single women with children they are suffering. That's why there is no help. There, honey, a cavalry ain't coming. Find your man. Well, he ran off and left. No kidding. No CHIT. No chit Sherlock. Is that what they do? And now the child will be born into a life of struggle and poverty. Then people know the circumstance. You got to be careful. Some people may want to, oh, we're going to go ahead and help you. And it might be a pedo. Might abuse your child because they see that you are desperate. See, I hadn't thought about that part right there. They see that you are desperate. That's a prime recipe for children being abused. Well, I go ahead and watch them. The next thing you know, oh, would you? Could you? You so desperate. And then the next thing you know, uh-oh, child being abused. Mm-hmm. Low self-esteem queens. What does this man even deserve access to your body? Okay, you had a man, yeah, and at what cost? Look at the aftermath of having your man. And see, this kind of behavior, people want to coddle and say, oh no, this poor woman, they want to coddle. And that's why people that have resources see this and they just move the hell on and stay gone. They don't want to get involved, and you can't blame them. Why? Because they know that's a whole lot to take on. You're going to be in their space, your exposure. What if you let somebody in and they sit up there, turn around and fall down the steps? Oh, I want to file on your insurance. I'm telling you, a lot of women like this here, keep it up. This was what's gonna happen to you. End up homeless. And ain't nobody coming. I was looking at something and I said, what? Wedgwood. Some of you ladies familiar with fine dining. I don't know how the hell somebody stays in somebody's house. How does your managed child get a hold to somebody's Wedgwood? What did the child grab the plate from? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm gonna call it as it is, and the filter is off. And if you don't like it, guess what? Life happens. I don't like the nonsense I see either. How the hell does a child mess up somebody's Wedgwood plate? Do you know how much that stuff costs? I just saw a set of 12 plates on Cherries for what, $1,800. How did you get a? How did little Neek Neek get a hold to some Wedgwood plates? Little Neek Neek is fast. No offense intended. Little Neek Neek mama trying to come from Big Lots, and I ain't knocking it, but it is what it is. Little Neek Neek mama used to a $3 plate, and now somebody take in little Neek Neek with her managed behind. Don't know how to sit your butt down and ask someone, you up here pulling up chairs and stools. I want to use this plate. Who the hell does this? So little Neek Neek mama used to a $3.99 plate, or maybe $1.99 on the best day. You want to sit up here and I want to use this pretty plate. So you sit up here and you done grab the chair and got in somebody's china cabinet and you done grab you a Wedgwood plate. Then here come the other little thing running around her acting like crazy kids do. You know how they get the they done bumped it. Now she done dropped a Wedgwood plate. All I can say to myself, Lord, I'm glad it wasn't me. Because, honey, I'm sorry that they be evicted. You want to bet? Oh, they would be out today. You want to bet? I thought about that. How the hell did she? Oh, I want to use this plate. A child with a Wedgwood plate? I think the hell not. I couldn't believe it. What made her? Oh, she want to use this plate. That's what happens when you take people's and they're cheering in. Some of them are not well behaved, and kids are gonna do stuff anyway. That's why, again, a lot of what that's why a lot of single mothers. I'm sorry, it's sad. That's why I can't get no help. People are tired. So you done broke. She done broke a Wedgwood plate. What the? Her mama don't even know what it is. She can go look it up. I was thinking, how did that happen? She want to use a pretty plate, and I must say, little mom, you got good taste, but you broke a Wedgwood plate. Again, they got some online. Yeah, I just saw a setting. You can do a replacement. And I can find one for $30 and $40. You never know. You just keep on looking. I've seen that. What's the odd that the mother of that child that they've moved in is gonna sit up here and replace a play Wedgwood $30 $40? She not gonna do it. Number one, she's too ignorant. Why? Some people are like that. When accidents happen, that is why what a lot of single women with these children, that's why you cannot get help. It's things like that. I heard of people letting folks in. Next thing you know, that I'm borrowed the car. Did you say they can borrow the vehicle? Borrowed the vehicle. Now, at fault accident. You playing with me. Now, at fault accident. So now you gotta pay for your car, which is totaled out, and now your insurance gonna get high, and you gotta pay for their vehicle too. Oh, and it gets worse. Let's do the aftermath on that. The aftermath on that and the at fault accident that happened. Guess what happened, you guys? What happened was, after the accident was reported, and the one that they let moved in, bought the vehicle that's going to go to the store, wherever the hell else. Guess what has happened? The insurance company, now they want to know who all lives in the house. Yeah. See, this wouldn't happen if you respect boundaries. And I'm sorry to say, this wouldn't happen if you hadn't taken them in. I'm sorry to say, you wonder why so many people are sitting up here homeless and nobody want to let them in. Guess what happened? The insurance company, they want to find out who all is staying there. Go ahead and lie if you will. Guess what they can do? They've got some kind of a program, they can pull up your address and see who all is receiving mail there. And guess what has happened? For the one that's staying in the house because they don't have insurance, guess what has happened? The insurance done already found out that they live there, boo. And guess what? They already added them onto the insurance automatically. And the homeowner's paying via EFT. Oh yeah. And guess what? The rate done went over $700. Why? Because they've added the person that move in and that teenager. They've added them on a policy automatically because they know the people live there. Ain't that something? Couldn't believe it. They have added who all live in the house, and they're going to ask and go ahead and try to lie. Again, I wouldn't advise it. They got programs, they can find out who all is getting mail there, and then they start checking, oh, who all is staying there. Oh, okay, so you have an additional adult and a teen, oh, that are of driving age. Okay, good, we're going to go ahead and add them on, and it ain't jack you can do. Well, you can, I guess, try to exclude them. Isn't that something? Insurance rate is going to already increase. Car totaled out. Who want to go buy another car in this economy? They ain't got to pay for the person that they hit. And fast forward, the insurance sent a letter out want to know who all an adult or driving age is living in the house. And they ignored it. Oh, I'm not going to answer that. That's okay. Insurance doesn't play around. It's very black and white. That exposure exists. And now look, they have added them onto their policy automatically. And they can prove by what they can go by again who receives mail there. Then think it through. I'm sorry, child. They would be up out of here today. Little Miss Wedge, well, I want to use this plate. If you stand with people, you need to tell your managed kids to sit your behind down. You're going to be homeless again. I couldn't believe it. I could not. Like I said, yeah, I found they got a, I guess just need that one replacement. But I mean, yeah, Cherish, they got a 12 piece for $1,800. So all I can tell you, girl, I sure ain't coming off mine, honey. Oh, I ain't coming off nothing. You wonder why people are protecting their peace. Because, see, how folks raise their kids, you don't know. All you know is they need to come in and come stay somewhere. She wanna, again, little mama, you got good taste, but you too man is sit your behind down. Eat off the paper plate that your mama came with. And see, wise people, they'll see that going down. They can already guess that they're not trying to hear it. They're not trying to hear your kids jumping off somebody's darn sofa. Little thing done jumped off a Dunkin' Five table. Uh-oh, that's an antique. Listen, I heard about that. And I was just saying, I said, oh, I want to go ahead and get mine. I want to go ahead and take one of these tables out of the storage. Because I said, no, when I saw a girl was talking about it, I said, man, she won $2,700. I'm like, that's crazy. Luckily, I got mine from, it was an estate sale. And I went to an auction. No, I'm sorry. I went to an auction. Yeah, I went to auction, which I love an auction. You know, you hold your little paddle thing up. I love it. Love it. That's why I got mine. Not an estate sale, at an auction. Who wants all of this? What is happening? Working havoc on somebody's life. This is why a lot of these mothers are people not answering the call for help me, help me. If anything, and you're acting, especially with all this HIV going around, you need to have your birth control on lock. And I'm sorry to say this, if you don't, then you might need counseling. I see it's who in the hell is still getting pregnant in this economy? I have to look at you and wonder. Where is the man sleeping on? So if it wasn't for the homeless shelter, I guess they would be outside. And you think the man cares for the young? They think they care for you? Where is he sleeping? With his mama? They can't make room for you too? This is very disturbing.
Single mom living in a shelter.
A single mom, and how do you become a single mom?
Single mom living in a shelter. Buying something just for you feels rare. Everything I get usually goes to my son. Pull-ups, training underwear, food, wipes, and a toy if I can get it. But today I got something for me. Just a simple t-shirt. Soft, clean, something that I could sleep in and feel more comfortable and a little more like human.
It's time for a psych consult. How are we letting these low vibrational men access to your body? I don't understand. Low self-esteem. That's it. And to feel validated, let a man get access to you. What has he shown you? He's a little attention, dust bucket attention. You even had to buy the $5 t-shirt yourself.
It's not designer, it's not new season anything, but it fits and it's mine. And I only say that because I deserve to feel comfort too. I deserve to feel okay at night, even if I'm sleeping on a shelter mattress.
I don't see how you feeling okay at night sleeping on a shelter mattress, and there's your son. What if she has to go to the bathroom? I hope it's not an open forum. Take a shower. Job interview. Why can't the man come keep his son? But see, I know the women are quick to protect these men in general. You can't tell them nothing. Go ahead, carry the seed of poverty, and that's what you're going to end up in life with. Nothing. And then in closing, I'll see this. Then when they see other women in their community that may be getting married and they see the bride, well, it may not work out. We know that fatherless home sure as hell ain't working out because you sitting up here homeless. Quick to attack, what you understand. Then when they see young women in their community that are sitting up and, oh, he got her ring. Oh, a bachelorette dinner. Oh, she's going looking for a wedding dress. Then they see women sitting up here in marriages with a man done bought them a house and handing them a key. They looking like something is wrong with her. Or sometimes the jealousy starts. But see, when you don't like to listen and you think you know everything, my number start with 5 and I sure as hell know everything. When you don't listen, this the crap that happens to you. And then we try to warn you over and over again. They get so defensive. Sometimes being defensive equals being dumb. Trying to warn you about this nonsense, about these ninjas, about these low vibrational men. They don't give a darn about you. They don't. You better start caring about you. See, somebody with some sense gonna hear a big mouth like mine and heed the lesson. But you're gonna have those, you can't tell them nothing. That's what you're gonna get in life is a dust bucket nothing. And waiting for the cavalry to come. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Nobody's coming. Like I said, that this weekend, girl, the Wedgwood play. Why did she climb up there and do that? Don't know how to act in somebody's home. And see, people, they just got the kids just there. They haven't had a talk with them. Be on your best behavior, or we gonna be outside. Child, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my Wedgwood play. They would have been outside on Saturday. Okay, we need to go out for dinner. I would take them. Let's get out the house, and I would be have him change the locks, change the code on the door, change that code. We need to talk. Meet me here. And it's okay, girl, it's okay. I would just let's just go here. We need to talk, and I would pack up that stuff, change the codes on the door, pack up that stuff, and then guess what? When we got back, that stuff be sitting outside. We're gonna be gone for a couple of hours. That stuff would be sitting outside for you and them cheering. You wanna bet? But see, people are wise. They don't even let them in. And that's why you have this right here. A lot. They don't listen. People, again, how you handle your personal life, that's how you're going to handle business. Life is business. But hey, what do I know? Let me know what you all think. And look at the baby. As if he asked for this ish. The young, they just don't listen and keep on falling to the same trap. Good luck with that, and I'm out.